Good morning. It is finally March and I thought I would spend a cozy day with you guys doing a spring reset. I kind of did one with you all in the beginning of the year, but there's something about the weather turning, and here in Florida I think we feel it first before the entire nation because it's so warm here. And it went from being like this nice, cool, manageable heat to, hey, spring is here and the crazy summer heat is coming your way. So I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to kind of switch some things around the house, take care of the entryway, clean. As you guys can see, we have a little mess. I just needed one of those days at home where I can catch up, I can do my closet clean out, I can decorate the house for spring and have some time for myself and to run errands. So I'm wearing some comfy clothes for all the work ahead. I have this little t-shirt from Decor that I bought with you guys, or I showed you on my last vlog that I got at the outlets. It's like the perfect knit for the transition weather, and it's short sleeve, which is great. I have these Veronica Beard blue trousers. You can't see them, but they're very comfortable, kind of like blue jeans. And then I decided to wear my grandma's jewelry. This is a beautiful vintage pendant that I got from my grandma, and it is absolutely stunning. And I know I'm just running errands and cleaning the house today, but just wearing it makes me feel closer to her. I'll share with you guys a few tips and bits that I've gotten for the spring that I'm so excited to share with you all. And I think I might go shopping too and see if there's anything else, any little extra touch that I need at the stores. So let's spend a cozy day together. Okay, dishes are washing, load of laundry is washing. We tidied up a little bit this area, which I'm gonna finish styling soon. But I'm trying to do a quick list of things I will be looking for. So we definitely need 2 pots for the entrance. I want some color, so I'm looking for some seasonal, colorful flowers. I would love to put fresh flowers in our living room. I think fresh flowers, I've always said this, is such a little luxury that you can have and make your space feel elevated without spending too much money. And whenever I can, I will always reach for fresh flowers. I will cut them, arrange them, and have them out. And if you pick the right type of flower and you cut them and feed them the right way, they will last for a little bit. So twice a month, getting fresh flowers is like a little luxury that I will give up. Sometimes getting my nails done just to have fresh flowers in the home. And I think it's something that I wanna buy today as well. I already got some spring towels for the kitchen that I'll show you guys soon, but I think if I find anything for the bathrooms as well, that's a little bit neutral but still spring inspired, that would be really, really nice. I love making a list. It helps me stay focused so I don't spend money that I don't need to spend. So I think I'll hit our usuals. I think I'll do HOMESENSE, HOMEGOODS, and then I think I'll go to Costco for fresh flowers. We don't have a Trader Joe's nearby. It's pretty far away and I cannot justify driving the 30-40 minutes to our Trader Joe's. So I think we're gonna stay in the suburbs where we live and just hit Costco, which always has really good options. We are at HOMESENSE, and one of the things I absolutely love about HOMESENSE is the variety on furniture is the best. Look at these. These are so nice for masculine decor. I love that. And then I'm obsessed with these two. Those are $2.49, but they look super expensive. And if I lived in New England, or my style was like country cottage, which is like a style that I love, but my house doesn't have the bones for it, I would totally buy those. Those are also so adorable for a nursery, for like a kid's nursery. I love them. Let me see what else. I really like the cane ones for like a beach house, and those look like the ones we had in our Airbnb before it got flooded. So when it's time to refurnish our Airbnb, I'll take you guys with me, because that's the style of share I would be looking for. I also love this for $1.99. It's Tommy Hilfiger, but this is giving me like Polo Ralph Lauren vibes, like very organic, traditional. I love this little cane detail there, and for $200 that is absolutely adorable. This is also an amazing piece for a family room or a small kitchen where you don't have any bar or sitting area. $600 with the stools. I love the scallop detail, great color, beautiful. Can we just talk about all the Easter stuff that they have? They always have the best Easter stuff, and if you're throwing a party, an Easter party, this is like the place to come. Okay, so I've been trying to make an effort to make the house a little bit more neutral, like more browns and woods. I do have a black island, and the bathroom is black, kind of like our wallpaper, and also the bar area. So this like goes really well with that. I just don't know if it's like too much black, because I'm really trying to like, I already have all that black, so I'm trying to like add some different colors. I don't know if this with like a beige cushion here would work. And it seems like really sturdy and like really good quality too. Like this seems really good quality, and they're $200 each. So if I do 3 for the bar area, it would be $600, which is not that bad for the quality. I also love this brass kind of plaque there, but this looks more expensive than what it is for sure. But I'm just not sure about the black. I ended up not buying anything, and this is where my list is so helpful, because it helps me stay focused on what I actually need and not what I like or want. I mean, of course you go to these stores and there's so many beautiful things, but you have to be very mindful of clutter. I don't want my house to be cluttered, and I don't want to have to be storing like so many little things that I buy that I'm going to end up donating in a few years. So I'm really making an effort to be mindful of what I spend, what I purchase, and making sure that there are pieces that I will have for a very long time. So no purchases today at HomeSense for our home, but I'm on my way to Lowe's because I do need 2 outdoor pots and plants or flowers so I can do a little spring refresh to our entryway. I got 2 wreaths that I have ready to put up. I got a little rug a few weeks ago that I'm also ready to use, and the only thing missing to just spruce it up is real plants and flowers that bring some color and nature into it. Okay, we are at Lowe's, and this is what I wanted for the back. The bougainvillea. It's such a great flower for Florida. It's low maintenance, loves the sun, and it grows without a lot of upkeep. So I think we're gonna order 2 of these for the backyard next to our raised gardens. I love this. This is a type of flower I think we need, because it's a flower that can thrive with us having to give her too much attention, because most of our attention needs to be devoted to like the things that we're growing, but I still need a little bit of color. And it is a stunning pink and a stunning purple. I think the pink is the one that I love the most, but this is one of my favorite times to come to Lowe's. It's the spring. They always have the most beautiful things, and in Florida the weather's so beautiful that it is one of the best times to be able to buy the best of the best. The other flower that I love is the salvia. I think it's so stunning. My only issue with her is that in my experience it will attract bees, and I don't want to have people having to go through the bees. Look, there she is, coming in and out of our house. I think for the backyard might make sense, but right now we're looking for front of the house. The front of the house only gets sun a few hours a day, so I need something that doesn't need extensive sun, and that can survive with 3 to 4 hours of sun a day. So for example, these full sun might not work for the front of the house because the way the sun sets and rises, I think we get about 5 to 6 hours of sun daily, and I don't want to risk it. This is another good option, the Ever Sapphire. It's really pretty. I love that purple a lot. But I think I'm gonna go with pink. I'm not a pink girl, guys, but I think I'm going with pink. I think I am going to go with an annual and put it in a pot, and I think we're gonna do the pink hydrangeas. We will try it. They only need up to 3 hours of direct sun. And for the front of the house, all the shade we get, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm going to take a risk. So up to 3 hours. How much water is needed? Let me see here. So keep moist first year 2 times per week. Spacing, fertilization in the spring and summer. Bee hazard warnings. All right. I mean, these might attract bees as well, but oh, I love them. They're so gorgeous. Plant 1 inch above ground level. Let's try potted hydrangeas. I think I'm gonna go with this. They're stunning. All right, I have made my pick, and I thought these were like so beautiful. I love that they had a little bit of green in them as well. I'm so scared. This is my first time buying hydrangeas. It's always one of my favorite flowers, but the first time trying to keep it alive in Florida, which I know will be a hard task. So if anyone has tips, please let me know. They did have some extra ones here. Oh, these are stunning too. Look at these purple ones, but I don't know. There's something about the pink that's just, it's just calling my name today. All right, I'm making the best I can without Mr. Brooks today. So 2 plants and 2 pots coming to Casa Brooks. I'm going to see if I find anything else that I want to take with me, but I think this is a good start for the spring reset. Guys, I'm so excited about the hydrangeas. They're back there. I'm just hoping that I'm a good hydrangea mom. If anyone has tips on how to keep hydrangeas alive in warm weather, let me know. I already looked online and it said I need to keep them super moist for the first 2 to 3 weeks and then give them fertilizer during the spring and also the summer. If there's any good fertilizer that you guys recommend, let me know. But very excited to see how they survive, and I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of research because if this works, this would be amazing. We are back home and I just had my lunch, so I have the energy to continue my spring reset. And I wanted to share with you guys a few items that I've been curating over the past few months for the home that are neutral. Just as a background, if you're new, we have been in this home for 2 years and we have taken our sweet time decorating. I'm always the type of person that I'd rather wait to get what I really want than to get something to fix a problem and then have to like address it a few years after. So we have really been mindful of every single piece that we've brought into this home. And that means that most of my focus has been in like long-lasting items and decor, not on seasonal decor. This is the first year that I have been focusing on seasonal decor. I think Christmas I have pretty well down. I think Christmas is my favorite holiday. I have so many Christmas things, so I think I'm good on Christmas. But when it comes to spring, fall, summer, I don't have a lot of seasonal decor, and this year I thought I could start adding some pieces to my collection that would work for the season and for the spring through the summer. And there are not a lot of items, but there are a few little items that I really loved and I wanted to bring in. So let's start with these little kitchen towels. I thought they were so perfect. They're neutral, which is very much in line with how I've decorated the house. and they had bees and different kinds of flowers, and I thought they would be so cute for the kitchen for the spring. I also bought a few little frames, and I'm not a big words on a frame kind of gal, but Mr. Brooks and I are Christians and our family is Christian, so for us Easter is about celebrating Jesus and his death and resurrection. I thought this was the cutest thing ever. It says he is risen, which is what we believe. And I love that it was gold and black and white, and I thought it would be a really great Easter themed piece to have on my bookshelves. This is also something you can make on your own if you find like a frame on Canva. If you have really good penmanship, I think you can really do this on your own. I thought this would be like the most beautiful thing, and I got one for my mom. Even though I'm not like a huge bunny kind of girl, I did think this for the kitchen would be the most adorable spring / Easter little painting as well. This was also $9.99, and it actually looks really good for being just a print. Like if you look at it, you could think that it was hand painted because it's not perfect once you look at it very closely. So I thought this for the kitchen would be the most adorable little thing. I thought these would be so beautiful for the spring. They have a little bit of greenery and also a little bit of like this taupe color. This is also something that you can kind of like spring up. I think I could buy a few birds and put some birds in there, like bird clips. Actually, that sounds like a great idea. So I'm gonna see if I can find some bird clips that I can clip here. But I think this is like a very basic one that you can dress up, dress down. This also works for the summer. And even though it's like more neutral, it does look like real because it is dried flowers, which I love. And also brings like more of that green into your front porch and entrance. For Christmas, I used brass and I used an adjustable one. I wanted something a little bit less expensive. So I just got these silver ones for the spring. I thought maybe silver for the spring would be a nice little change. And then this I got today. Remember how I told you guys I was looking for like a vase or fresh flowers that would be a little bit more spring for our living area but still neutral? Oh, I found the most beautiful piece at HOMEGOODS. Look at this. It is the most gorgeous vase that I've seen. It's made in Portugal. You guys can see there. And it was $30 at HOMEGOODS, and I thought it would be the perfect size for my living space. I love the cream color. I think it goes well for spring, summer, or the fall, and then you can just change kind of like the colors of the fresh flowers. But I thought this was absolutely stunning. It also has this gold rim that makes it look a little bit more formal and elegant, which is something I try to really keep in front of mine whenever I'm decorating. I want everything that I'm doing to look elegant. Last two items as part of our spring reset shopping haul are this little glass bunny. But this is made in the Czech Republic. It was only $9.99 at HOMEGOODS, and I thought it would be the most cute little thing for our living space or even upstairs in our TV room. And then finally, of course, thinking about the front entrance, I wanted to change the bottom mat. So I got this beautiful flower green entryway outdoor accent rug, and it was only $16 on sale at HomeSense. I got this a few weeks ago. So I tried to just like curate things as I go. I had a long list of things. So I had the wreath there, I had front accent rugs, I had maybe spring decor, which are going to be the artwork along with some other items that I've curated. So I have my list. I think I purchased everything that I had on my list in general. So I think this will be it for our little spring reset. But I think after this, we're gonna be focusing on the outdoors and then finishing our entryway, which the table that we ordered gets here in April. I ordered it about a month ago, but it is coming from a company out of Seattle, Washington. So it's gonna take a while to get here. Our dining room might be done by the fall because also everything we're ordering takes months to get here. But I'm so excited to finish these rooms with you guys this year. And I'm also so excited to finish our Airbnb. We had an Airbnb that got completely destroyed last year with Hurricane Helene and Milton, and we're in the process of renovating it. Unfortunately, we had to stop all renovations to deal with some paperwork, but hopefully they'll be back up and running very soon. And I can't wait to show you guys how that property is going to turn out. If your style is more coastal, then that is one you want to watch for. That one hydrangea per pot will not be enough because it's not giving it the lush look that I'm going for. I mean, they are absolutely stunning, and such a great little welcome to our home. But I definitely need 2 per pot. So we're gonna have to do another run tomorrow and kind of finish, you know, doing this, because I think I'm gonna plant them on the pot and then do 2. And if they end up dying, I'll repot it and, you know, replace it with something else. But yes, let's do 2, guys. I think we need to go for it. All right, we need to clean this. And then we definitely need to wash this. So we're taking this one. She did her job for the winter season, so we're gonna wash that and then replace it with our beautiful green one. I am actually so happy with how these turned out, and I do think that they're giving kind of like spring bird nesting vibes. So I will be looking for bird clips on Amazon that I can add to this wreath, and then maybe in the summer I can get some flower clips. I rather buy one wreath that's like dry flowers that looks really natural and then add little things to it than to buy 1,000 wreaths with different themes and then being stuck with like dozens of wreaths in my house that I have to look for storage that I can't use year round. So I will stick to my 3 wreaths a year. I think I'm gonna do this one for the spring and the summer, my magnolia wreath for the fall, and then my Christmas wreaths every Christmas. The idea of the hydrangeas will come along, but I do think I definitely need way more hydrangeas than I have here. So I'm just gonna get 2 more and then pot them tomorrow. And I think I need a bigger mat, but for now, I kind of like it. It gives it a little bit of a spring vibe. It was time to replace the other one. I also need to roll this because there's some kind of like white fabric here, which I don't know if it's from Christmas, but it was really hard to sweep. So I'm gonna have to find like one of those like lint rollers and go over it. I'm thinking of replacing this very soon. I'm not in love with it. It's not my favorite. So we're gonna have to find another welcome or hello mat. The problem with this is that this door doesn't have a lot of clearance, you see? So I do need something that's like ultra thin, and most of the mats tend to be thick. So if you guys know of any ultra thin welcome or hello mats, please let me know. I would love recommendations. All right, let's water our side plants. This one's not doing great. So we're gonna water them. And I think this is a little spring reset for our porch. Whew. All right, let's take a little break. And I wanted to do a quick unboxing with you all. So I found this brand on TikTok. It's so funny because I deleted my TikTok yesterday. I felt like I just needed a little bit of a break. I saw myself using a lot of TikTok at night in bed with my husband and then in the mornings, and I don't want to use my free time like that. Like, I don't want to be on TikTok all the time, and it could be a little bit addicting. Deleted the app to take a little break and do a little bit of a social media detox. I am also trying to avoid my Instagram. Instagram is not as addictive to me as TikTok is. So yes, we're gonna try a little bit of a break. But I did find this friend on TikTok. I saw a girl doing a get ready with me, and she had the most gorgeous necklace. And I wanted a chunky necklace for the longest time, and I just haven't found like the right chunky necklace. I think they dress up t-shirts, sweaters, and they can look so chic if styled the right way. This is a very small brand. It's called S Collection, and it comes in this beautiful green. So it's a cross necklace, which I thought would be so beautiful for the spring. Oh, wait, I think this is tangled. Okay, yeah, I think it was just tangled. And it comes in this like chain link. There's two different types of chain. So there's this one, which is a little bit smaller, and then this one, which is like a double. Let me see if you guys can see. It's like a double chain there. Let's see. All right, so yeah, so it's kind of like a double cross necklace. I think I like it. I mean, it's not my usual style. I've been more into like dainty kind of things lately, with like a t-shirt and jeans and maybe like a little blazer. I think over a dress would be really pretty too. And I kind of like it. I don't know if it looks a little bit too rock and roll for me. Maybe it looks a little bit too rock and roll. Let me know what you guys think. But I do think it's like styled the right way. It could be like super chic. And I love that it's like a little cross. I do love that you have the option of wearing it like that or wearing it just as like a long necklace as well. This is how I would probably wear it and style it. But I just think for, yeah, with my hair back, for more of like a sport, casual occasion, it's like a super, very different, like, very cute. Everything for the spring is like big, bulky, chunky. So this is the time to get all of your grandmother's like big chunky things, all of your big chunky rings, all the big chunky earrings, because I think that's what we are going to be seeing in spring. Leaf tea from Homemaking. This is part of our Christmas advent calendar, and it smells amazing. It's our first time having it. So Victoria Gray, and then we are toasting some sourdough, and we are going to have also Fortnum and Mason Dungeness Beach Honey with some delicious French butter. Mr. Brooks is having his toast with this homemade organic blueberry jam that some friends sent us for Christmas. It's from Maine, from his family, and as you can see, it's delicious because there's not a lot of it left. But I thought it was like the cutest little gift for Christmas, if you do dams or anything at your home that you make yourself. It's such a cute little gift.